Derivatives trading involves substantial risk of loss and is not suitable for all investors. Past performance is not necessarily indicative of future results. I forgot to hit the streaming button, guys. Well, I've already taken a position. Let me just show you this chart while we're sitting here. We're substantially higher in equities now. Not out of the clear, but substantially higher from that breakdown kind of reversal day. And in ZN, we are sitting right at lower levels. I think there's a pretty good chance that we're going to come up to this 120.29 area. That's where I'm looking for. Actually 228, I guess it's going to be, because that's where the big order is. That would be basically return to previous day's VWAP, or overnight VWAP actually. Previous day's VWAP is all the way up at 015. And I cannot see if there's a big order there. So yeah. Let's grab the links here. Oh wait, let's update the date first. It is the 12th. Okay. Some good absorption hitting that 24.5. I don't know. Oof. Maybe I should just take it there. Yep, Tucker, good morning all. I'm expecting a choppy day. Yeah. Me too. And it's already a choppy day. Okay, there we go. All right, sweet. All right, we got things going. Sorry about that little screw up there. Well, I have a pretty good position. I kind of don't want to give it up, but man, they're sure being flaky here. Like they're not going to go up, and it is a long. So I don't really want to push longs, do I? Because everybody is short. Everybody and their dog is short right now.
Alligator said why it should be rangy till Wednesday's USCP IMO Tucker.
Okay, that was a reasonably okay tick up. Nope. Awful tick down. Just awful tick down. Yeah, 5-year does not want to give us anything, does it? Okay. Too slow. So no real way for me to judge where in the queue I am now too.
Fran said 2 scalps long so far +4.
Yeah, I think the thing that's, I was just saying, I think the thing that's going to make today hard is that there's just too many people short right now. So really, it should be going down. But because there is so much short demand, it is going to be very difficult to catch those profits. I mean, I could have held it. I would still be +2 right now. And in fact, they are ranging right there at the 24.5. FGBL had a pretty good spike there at one point. Oh yes, and then I guess we need to go into Bitcoin, don't we? So I was, well, you know, that chart's not too useful right now. I do see a couple little bit of short covering there. Interesting. But no, this right here, where is it? Yeah. Okay, so I really like the action that we had this weekend. We kind of came back a little bit and then pumped back up. So in past weeks, when we came in on the Monday, you know, they were basically poised to take a, you know, like we would come in somewhere like here, you know, oh, let's take it short. That's what happened last week, right? So now it's kind of the opposite. Maybe we'll get a good push. But remember, you know, I was talking about V-shaped bottoms, that when you see a V-shaped bottom, that you need to be conscious this one was a higher low. This is not a V-shaped bottom though. This is a cup and handle. Boom, right? Boom, boom. And then it should go shook, shook. Or at least that's the probability that it's going to do that. That's the most likely scenario. So I like that too. I like the chart pattern. I don't know what the probability is on that, but it's an okay chart pattern. And that coupled with the fact that equities are recovering, you know, I think that, oh my. Okay, so there is an iceberg there at 25. But there was another tick or two in that. I think I made the right choice. Just take some small profits today.
Alligator said overnight highs, maybe more 121. IQ said GM.
Okay, well, we're still like right there. Man. That was interesting. I've never seen the level 2 and the 10 years slowly build up like that. Where it was, they put on about 200 lots on here, like one at a time. Okay, well, Bitcoin did not, this pattern here in Bitcoin is not positive. Hopefully they come back to VWAP and rebound from there. Fingers crossed. You can see the 5-year wants to take us down again. Interesting. Well, normally that would be a really good play, but man, the way that the 5 years acting makes this one really tough. I'm not sure, so I'm just gonna not. Okay. And you can see here again, the 5 year wants to pull us down and it's not winning. Nope, no fill. That is some short covering. Okay, that's a pretty big iceberg there, 27 now. It looks like we're still in we break through icebergs mode, but the question is then what? Yep, so it did break through. And then of course they tick down. Yeah. And you see here in the 5-year, absorption, lots of absorption, but at lots of down volume.
IQ said a PA 16T Rev ZB.
Yeah. Well, if I was still long from 24, and I was +6 right now, I think that I would be saying again, okay, now I really need to take it off. But still feeling conflicted because I think we could get the high of the day. Well, ZB looks like it's still got some space to go. We do have some T-bill auctions today as well. Nope. Well, the offers still look weak. ZB definitely wants to go for the high, or they trade it. Hmm. Oh man, somebody opened the vent and it's getting super hot in here. Okay, well that resolved up pretty convincingly now. Okay. So I'm going to say 015. At some point, they're probably going to put a huge bid there. And they've bought that up many, many times now. They've touched it enough times that somebody's going to get aggressive. Good back tick. Now they're putting it up. Yeah. 20. There you go. I think this one is making me nervous because my heart is beating pretty hard. Not like fast, but I can like feel it. Need to relax. That's good. Good tick. Okay. Carl. Oof, don't like that. They gave up way too easily. It's putting me to sleep, guys. Man. Whew. Rough morning. Hey, good morning, Dan. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 ticks. No, 4, yeah. So that's more than just a pullback. Wow. Those offers pull so quickly. Crazy. This is determined to shake everybody out. Which kind of leads me to believe that it's going to go up again. So if you were going to take it down, you would just take it. Because everybody wants to go short right now. If you're going to go up, you got to be sly about it.
Tucker said, I think I was late to the long. The trade from 280 to 290 was like entirely on the ask, about 5,000 bought and it went up and up. Somebody large got caught and puked, and then the winner.
Then the winner flipped on him. Yeah, that's sure what it looked like to me, because only, well, I guess I can't see it anymore, but when we traded down from 28.5 and then to 28, it did not take very much to push it down. It did not take very much at all. Yep.
Alligator said, it's hard to draw a better pullback, good painters.
Somebody's definitely trying to trick people here to push it up. How many times has he made it look really, really weak and then catch people and stopped them out? They're gonna do it right here. And the ES is heading down. Whew. Oh, really? Oh, really? Okay, let's just absorb 1700 on the bid. Oh, no, they decided they're gonna push him through. Someone finally figure out his game and say, okay, enough of this. Could be if they stop it from ticking up here. Hmm. Yeah, there's somebody on the bid there.
Tucker said ZB seems almost stuck around that cluster of trade at 0.6. Tucker said ZN new highs but ZB 3 to 4 ticks off of it? Strange.
Okay, well, I got out at the wrong spot. For sure.
Tucker said there's the puke. 2,500 bought into highs.
Look at that. That could be an as she goes. See, there's ZF just desperately trying to push us down. Two ticks. And so I got in at the wrong spot too. Nope, nope, nope. Bad. Awful. Ugh. I let some FOMO get to me there. Watch the E-mini carefully here. I think that they're going to take it back down and they're going to bounce around here a little bit, and I'm hoping to get a tick or two out of it. Good back ticking that time. Okay. Here's the F still trying to push it down. E-mini kind of turning over, but not quite really getting to it yet. Bitcoin back to the VWAP now. That's troubling. So now they're kind of facing different directions. Zia still wants to go short. The CB pulled us up. So supply was at 8. I don't know. That's not good looking. Up bar. Hopefully we get a tick up here. Oh, really? Really? No thanks. We'll stay out. Should have stayed out with that last one. This -3. That one blew up in our face pretty quick, didn't it? Oh yes, what does the Sethulator say today? I'm not so sure if we're still under 50 or not. Well, there's a pretty good probability that we are. It says 47. Coincheck announced on their website and social media channels that Japanese yen withdrawals will resume normal operation from Tuesday, February 13th. I suppose that's good. Well, yen withdrawals, that means that they can sell it and make a profit, right? So maybe it's not good. I don't know. I have to say, overall, the Bitcoin price action over the weekend, Friday and into the weekend, looks good, but we are slightly off, and this pattern is not good. So, kind of in a wait and see spot. Well, the reason why I say it's good is just because you notice very frequently that will come in like we were this week, and they're really just poised right from the get-go to go short at the beginning of the week. And this week it was the opposite. But, we did... that's interesting that we came back there, but then in the futures... 89, when was this? 4 o'clock? I don't know if I'm reading that right. 4 o'clock? Why doesn't it tell me what time it was? Oh, here we go. So the futures chart and this chart don't seem synced up correctly to me. And it looks like I did have an okay trade there, but they're just way too good at faking us all out. So this was the trade that I wanted originally, where I thought I could get a level break. Hmm. Well, that bid is firming up nicely. It's just this bothers me. Look, it's going up. The Treasury notes have not responded yet. They might get smacked. No dancing. I don't think it's good, because I'm assuming because that means that people withdraw their money. Mm. Well, I wish I'd just kept the long I had at 24 halves. I mean, I was so adamant about protecting the few ticks that I've made that, it came back and it was, it never quite touched it, and I could have just held it very comfortably. And it didn't. And breaking the high of the day is a pretty high probability. It's like 80% of the time, right? Oh, here we are again, it dumping on them. There's a good chance this could come back completely on us. Excuse me. I don't know why I feel so sleepy. I had a good night's rest. Just this action, I guess. You know. Chat's pretty quiet today. See this? But look at how much short we're going in ZF. But in the note, they are fighting it. Well, our MACD is giving a short signal. Confirmation of downtrend. Yeah. I normally wouldn't take that trade, but I've got so many things telling me that it's coming back. And we can favor shorts. I mean, I don't know. Maybe this is a bad trade. It's not going right away. But ZF is just going to drag us. There we go.
Tucker said Seth, curve steep end last week. Could be somebody putting their flat curve trade back on after last week's volatility and before this week's news.
They're definitely flattening though. Definitely flattening.
Tucker said and the ONH/ONL break is 88%, but interestingly enough, it's only 51% during the first hour. Range breaks typically happen during the first hour on news, as one would expect.
Nope. Bad. Okay, so that's... nope, that's a break even now, yeah. That turned around awfully quickly, didn't it?
Alligator said only a pullback to S1 IMO, I want to see it broken to change my opinion.
Wow. Hmm. What do you make of that one? Dang it. I guess my initial impression that we were going down was correct. And I could have kept that one. I've been on both sides now. Does not look like I have a very good edge at the moment, does it? Too hard to get filled at 26.5, huh? I think I'm in the situation where if I do get filled at 26.5, it's going to go through it. So I've gone from +4 to -4, -5 actually. Okay, iceberg there, 25.5. Perhaps I overestimated how far back the E-mini would come. It just went back to the open. Tested the open and then back up. That's a pretty good indication long in the E-mini. Do not short the corn. Oh, they both that you guys are all saying I think Bitcoin is going to go to 11. Well, I don't know. I think 11 is a little too far to be thinking about right now. 10. I'm going to say 10. I think they're going to touch 10. Now, the E-mini has not quite broken out yet, so this could still go either way. And look, in fact, they're starting to go down. Okay. All right, filled. Gonna wait for the E-mini to give us another signal in the price action. That pivot was pretty bad though. That's not good. Things are going to come back down to here. So I'm going to get back in. Darn. Dang. Only 91. So we might not even get filled at 28. Fetch. Nope. Nope. Wow. Dang, dang. Look at that. Oh, man. Oh, I'm so slow right now. I feel so dumb. Okay. It's okay because there could still be more in this. Don't want that. No, thank you. Okay. That should definitely send us into perhaps new highs in the note. Definitely, perhaps. Yeah, now the Bitcoin Cash thing is a little interesting. I have to look at the chart again, but um, that action last week, the end of last week, where BCH outpaced everybody, it looked like a pump to me. So, not a huge one, but it did kind of look like they were pumping it. PCH pump to reach upper line of trend. Yeah. Well, I mean, it would be easy to pump it right now because the short's overextended on it. So otherwise, PCH will break down and be severely hurt. Well, I mean, that first drop out of the channel, they kind of screwed up our trade. Although I did say they could go lower, didn't I? And that I'd buy more, and I did, and it's held up okay. But that initial drop looked to me like a raid, and then this push up has been maybe a little bit of a pump. But so I'm a little skeptical that there's enough bear to come in and really hurt it again. I think that there's just too many people short the Bitcoin Cash than is justified. It's kind of like this situation that we have here in Treasuries, although I think that the short is completely justified, but it's just you get to a point where there's so many people short that it becomes almost impossible to push it down any further. My bird is awfully excited about something. He's excited because he knows that Bitcoin is going to go up this week. I think that's what he's saying. He thinks it's going to go up. Well, this isn't going. Yeah. See the E-mini taking a good candle there. Dang it. Okay. Well, that's no good. And here we are. I just got out. And it's taking another quick move down. Oh, man.
Alligator said, smiling face with open mouth.
The E-media is like that girl that's always changing her mind and you can never quite figure out what she thinks of you. That's the freaking worst, isn't it? It did go lower.
Alligator said 35.45.
Okay. The funny thing is that after all of that wrangling around and everything, it was just a bounce off the VWAP. So I think I let myself get a little psyched out there. Definitely not my most stable emotional state. Touch 29.5, right? We touched 29.5 this time too. The E-mini is heading higher. Ugh. These freaking games, screw this. Not messing with that one, no sir. Okay, did make a new higher high. I think we just need to pull the whole thing up here. Yeah. That's a little better. Note says higher. Note says higher. Notice here, even though delta's flat, it's higher. This one doesn't seem to be saying anything to me. But the E mini is moving higher. And here in the cumulative delta, the E mini is really weird. I don't think that that delta in the E mini is good, but I've never seen that before, so I can't. Okay, well, that was a good tick. I'm probably gonna bust the high here in treasuries now. Whoa. Okay, people are definitely getting scared here. You notice that even when this swings up, they were so volatile, people still bought bonds on them. Okay. Yeah, buyers won that one. They can hit 30.
Alligator said here we are.
Here we are. They haven't touched it yet. They're gonna touch it, yeah. Look at ZF. Some pretty strong buying coming in there now. Feeling pretty confident they'll keep pushing here. This is very quickly turning into last week, isn't it? And there's a new low in the E-mini. They're going to come back and then just womp again.
Alligator
Probably.
said residential ejected above 45, hard to find buyers above 35. If this kind of action goes on, we can be lucky enough to touch 0.60.
In the ZN, yeah. Or is he talking about the E-mini? I'm not sure. So there's your pullback. Again, not too positive of a picture in cumulative delta. Do I have... Oh, I do. I do! Look at that! Dun, 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 dun. So I'm noticing that the offers on the E-mini are not really filling back in the wake. So we're getting some pretty strong liquidity vacuums pulling us back up. But I think that that's happening because everybody's shorting it with market orders. So they actually hit something there. Twice now, 723. Looks like they plowed through it. Yep, there you go, new low. Well, where would we go to? 121.015. Yep, in ES. Followed by 0.7 Maybe that was the 0.6 alligator was talking about. And then in the E-mini, in the E-mini, we've got a ways to go before we hit any down targets. When we came back down, when we came back almost all the way back to 28.5, and I was like, well, the cumulative delta still doesn't look very good. And I think the E-mini is going to take another plunge. That would have been a good spot that if you were not in or you wanted to double down, that would have been a great after she goes trade. What do I have down for the interval width here? What do I have on these ones? 4. I like that. Let's do interval width 4. So I can see, yes, I like that a lot. Much better. And we'll make the interval more like 15. Maybe I can make it 20. What, I can't make it any smaller than that? That sucks. Okay, so there's the E-minis, another new low. That delta is just obscene. Another liquidity vacuum. Though we're getting a little bit better with offers above us now. Well, this sucks. I should have taken +4. Wow. E-minis come back a ways there too, and I think that they're going to pivot again and test the low. And maybe we get a higher low. Okay, so here it is. Question is, are they going to make a new low? Are they going to give us enough to get a new high in ZN? Looks like they've got enough. Looks like it's willing. Come on. Oof. That was a pretty ugly slide. Still not seeing the fear really coming into Treasuries yet. You're gonna need to do it again. You know you want to. There was a pivot much earlier today before the market opened, and it looks like she's heading right for it in the E-mini. Where was it? 2650. This doesn't show it because this is doing the regular session, but it was 2650. It happened before we opened. Okay, now I'm seeing some fear come in. I mean, we're right there on the edge. I'm sure we're going to blow right through it. Yep. Yep. Easy, easy, easy. More liquidity vacuum. Okay, Treasuries still haven't hit their highs. The ZF is looking pretty strong though. Okay, so I'm going to take the 4. I'm going to let it come back. Well, that was pretty positive too, wasn't it? Okay, that was enough of a upturn in the E-mini that I need to stay out. So I'm glad I took 4 there. I'm still down 2 on the day, right? 3? 2 on the day. Okay, that was a good downturn. Reload? Reload? No, not even. It's definitely going to be a really reload there. I guess not. Okay, well now because of this interesting movement here, they've got some trapped traders. Interestingly enough, they still haven't hit my target of 0.15. So 26 is a target in ZB. Oof. Interesting. 6J not moving at all. Well, I don't much like that. In action like this, I'd probably be put through a lot better if I just scalped the E-mini. Because you're getting a lot more out of the E-mini than you are the treasuries right now. And there's more ticks, so be a better trade. Ooh. Strong bid. Look at them go. We want to see 16. 16's in the E-mini first. Okay, now they're starting to iceberg a ton here. Push through that one. Oh, come on. 300 more. Okay. Get more than that. Come on. 15. Okay. Okay.
Trade the traders said hi guys. Why do you trade that fucking liquidity? That can kill you.
Treasuries seem to think that they're going to go again, huh? Okay, well, there's 015. This could be it. Yeah, I want to try it. Okay. Come on, you got this. There we go. Good. Yes. One more. That's it right there. Good. Good. Take it again if they give it to me. Come on. Guess not. Okay, that is got to be a spoof. That 2000 just come out of nowhere and the E-mini is moving higher. Good deal. That one was a little scary. Now the E-mini is really going to take off. Ooh.
Trade. The traders said passive LVN buyer zone, its blow up at higher zone. Then boom. Alligator said ZN is strong during this bounce, during this ES bounce, looks unstoppable so far, but I don't know how it's going to react if ES climbs higher.
They're trying to stop somebody out. I don't think they're going to do it. Well, the E-mini could definitely puke here.
Trade. The traders said be careful.
Okay, well, where they stopped, there was a pivot there in the E-mini. Also, the cumulative delta was flat. I'm concerned about this though. If somebody went short and if they get stopped out. What a ride. Well, it didn't take much there to scare him, did it? It was like that one touch in the E-mini and they all were like, oh, nope, guess not. And of course, now the E-mini already came back. Oof. Crazy. They're playing with us. Which way are you gonna go? Hmm. Is that a lure? Well, the E-mini didn't break that low pivot there. It's a good move up there in the E-mini now. Let's reset. Oh. Make up your mind. Preferably to the upside, please. Thank you. Okay, that was a much better candle. Yep, now it's starting to clear out of there fairly easily.
Alligator said T-bills auctions are N.
Oh, really? Okay, well, we found a good spot, so let's just hang tight here. Want to see E-mini make a new high, or a higher high pivot. The last pivot was 2638. You know, even though we've made 2 or 3 ticks to the downside, we haven't actually seen a significant drop in cumulative delta. If we get above 38, then it might come in. So here's the 35 that's been giving us trouble. Come on, don't be scared. There you go. See? That was easy. Okay, lots of pulling there. Came back to the 35 for support, that's okay. So long as we see some absorption and it doesn't dip too far below that. Bah. Humbug. Okay. interesting that that particular move up was the one that convinced Treasuries. Because from my perspective, it was not all too significant. Somebody's betting on it pivot now. Okay, well, we've had a lot of icebergs today, and I think that in almost every instance we've gone through them. Well, now we are starting to see a drop in cumulative delta in the 5-year. The selling in ES has not been that bad. I do think we could get some buyers to come in here. See, in fact, look, we came down and it was flat through that. Right there. Okay, if I felt like that move down was significant, but again, the treasuries didn't react to that one. In fact, they're just kind of, so now they're testing where they were. I don't know. We did make a higher high in cumulative delta, but not in price. Now we come back down to here. So you definitely have some sort of an imbalance coming into the E-mini, but it's really hard to say which way it's going to resolve. And it could be a good reason to be getting out at 4 ticks here. But I'm seeing some buying come in. Let's add these on. Okay, curious. Looks like when you start to see these that telling you something. Ooh. My intestines making all sorts of noise today. Can you hear that? Okay, good move up. Treasuries don't mind. The change in delta wasn't significant. This level 2 balance here is getting less in our favor. Push it, push it, push it. Phew. Glad I pulled that right. Whoa. See that? Went whoop, and then back up. Somebody get stopped out there. Oh yeah. And it's interesting, if I was a person that wanted to go long in the E-mini, I'm gonna wait until the last second, you know, where it's at its furthest that I think it's gonna go. That must be why it always seems to look dire, you know? Like, oh, I don't know if buyers are gonna be able to hold it. It looks like that doesn't look good there. And then of course, out of nowhere it comes in. It's just the buyer's just waiting. That's what I saw there. And then when we came back up, not even 2 ticks, saw some stops in the E-mini. Liquidity vacuum filled, and then they took off. Well, what is this? Are we still ticking lower? No. Okay, so there's one. I think that this is a good spot. How are we looking on these? That one's okay. That one's okay. And that one's okay, I guess. So obviously really, really bad. Okay, these ones did have favorable ticks. Again, really, really bad. So I need to go back and look at these trades and see what is it that I'm seeing here. Why did I get in? Because I'm getting a lot of these where I don't get any favorable ticks and it goes 4 against me. And I'm not able to get filled. There's clearly some shenanigans going on there and I'm getting stuck. Now, did we make a new high in cumulative delta? Looks like it's questionable. right, let's check in on Bitcoin. Ah, very good. Bounce off of the VWAP. Good form, good sir. You just follow that the rest of the day and then, please. I don't know what it's going to do now that it's at the VWAP. It's hard to say what the E-mini is going to do. Okay, so now there's a pretty good run in the E-mini. I was saying in chat, because there's a divergence here, the E-mini went down, Treasuries went down, E-mini failed to break the previous pivot. Why was it that move convinced the Treasuries and not the E-mini yet? Was that a signal to go long the E-mini at 2630? That's a good 4 ticks. That's a good trade. 4 points in the E-mini is a good trade. $250. My body must have been really, really hungry last night because I guess it ate everything. And now everything that I just ate for breakfast is going into my stomach and you can hear it going in because my intestines were completely empty. Nice hold. Yeah, I did hold through quite a bit there to, okay, so there's your new high, not filled. I probably should have held that even longer.
Alligator said ES looks ready to climb, lots of small signs.
I think we should have an order column over here. What do you think? Yeah, we can like lock it. Okay, it's locked. So it would be like what right there? Okay, and we're gonna put the thing, there would be 2, 4, 8, okay. That's not the spot. Okay, I'm already seeing the danger in this. Okay. Problem was I had 2 trades on, and I can't sit and babysit both. Okay. Not a good trade in the E-mini. So I'm not going to count these E-mini trades in my stats, but I'll just filter them out when I do it. But I do want to try this. Dang. Whew. That was another 200, wasn't it? So if we just don't count the E-mini ones, I'm up 1-2-20. You know, I shouldn't be doing this with this account. Hold on a second. I should be doing this with change this to there.
Order pending. Order pending. Order canceled. Order filled.
Okay.
Order pending. Order pending.
Good deal.
Order pending.
Almost.
Order filled.
Cool.
Order canceled. Order canceled.
So I guess when I do the thing, does it like not do the, oh, close outstanding orders when position is goes, there we go. Okay. Wait, I got out of that. Does it still think I'm in? Yes. Oop. I forgot to move the screen back over. I'm sorry, guys. For this though, hold on. While I have it down, I guess I'll just change one more thing. Okay, yeah, that's fine. So main, there you go. Okay, so it did tell me that I got out, but NinjaTrader still thinks I'm in a trade. Does, or well, not NinjaTrader. NinjaTrader says I'm not in a position. Okay, NinjaTrader, but and my DOM says that I'm not in a position. But this says that I am. Isn't that funny? Pete, please fix. So I'm going to show this just so that I can show Pete here. So here I am. It doesn't show that I'm in a position. And in NinjaTrader, when I come over here to my positions, it doesn't show any active positions. Just shows that. And of course, these two are on the sim accounts. So, okay. So now I am going to, geez, what am I going to do? I am going to restart Jigsaw. Okay. Starting it back up. Okay. And it still thinks I'm in a position. It still thinks I'm in a profitable position. Okay. That's not good. Now this DOM is just completely screwed up. Like if I click on it. I don't even know what to, So it seems to me that the bridge is broken. Am I on the latest version? What version am I in? Okay, I'm in 2000A. I don't think that is the latest version. Let's look. Oops, that's not what I wanted. Okay, so we're to 2000F. To bridge, and they have the bridge for MetaTrader 5. Well, I don't know, but we're going to close this down and install this. I'm just going to show the cam. You can see my lovely face. I haven't shaved. I look like a total slob. Def Pluto, I'm seeing a lot of traps right now. Are you seeing those traps in Bitcoin? You mean? And it looks to me like Bitcoin is in ranging mode at the moment and nobody is taking significant initiative. So if you're seeing a lot of traps in Bitcoin, I'm going to say that that's just market makers jockeying for position in the tight range. There it is. I don't need the MT5. Let's close down NinjaTrader. Next. Finish. Okay, let's start NinjaTrader first. Looking at myself in there. Don't know what the deal is with my right eye. Squints more. I think that this contact doesn't see as well. You guys are probably all sitting there watching, especially anybody that's watching this on record. What the fuck is he doing? I want to see the level 2. Okay. This one's all loaded fine. So it looks like it's not. It's not working. Oh no, that's interesting. Where did my oh my gosh. Okay, so there's my control panel. It looks like the market analyzer died. Yeah. Then we're going to add the ES and Bitcoin, and just going to leave it at that for now, and columns. Oh, it's not columns, it's columns indicator. Indicator should be the JT connection. Okay. And let's see if we can get this to show up now. Yes, we do. We see it. E-mini count. Okay. Okay. And here we should see nothing. Yep, no position. And here we should see no position. It still thinks I'm in a position. So what if I were to, so we did all of that noise and it didn't fix anything. Okay, so what if I bought it here?
Order filled.
And
Order filled.
Okay. Hold on. Oh my gosh. Column chooser. Oh. Oh. Am I still in on a paper trade? Hold on. Maybe I'm just stupid. Yeah. Oh, it says I'm short. Okay. Okay. Oh, gosh dang it. Oh, here it is. Yay, I fixed it. And I made $215 when you don't know. I don't want that. Um, fix that. There we go. Well, that was kind of weird. So maybe I got a stop hit that accidentally put me down to or something. Now, how come? Oh, because this doesn't show me. This is so dumb. This doesn't show me my total profit and loss for everything. This shows me my total profit and loss in the main account. So, yeah, can I even? See? No. Well, that thinks I have outstanding orders from my robot too. That's freaking retarded. See this? So the JT connection kind of screws up your profit and loss thing. Let's see, just don't want to double check here. Like that. Okay, we're good. I don't recommend a glass door on your office. Okay. Okay, Ashley. Get your mind out of the gutter. I mean, the funny thing is if I keep that on, like, I think the day that we did the day that the Bitcoin futures went live, we kept the camera on. Like, where is it? Main with cam. Like this. But I don't show this one anymore because it hides too much stuff. And you could see kids walking back and forth all the time. So what I really need is I need like blinds. I also need like a different door that is more soundproof, let's say. Okay, well that was a interesting come off in the E-mini. Now I want to see, well, we're missing it. Oh, you know what? Actually, no, I have to call it. I'll be back in a bit though. Okay, so while we were just sitting there, I did go in and fix my regular account just because I saw the E-mini was going, and I'm like, I'm pretty sure that I can get $200 trades in here. So that's what I did. So these ones should cancel out these ones in the overall profit, and the 184 is accurate for today. Of course, I also got this 200, so it was actually even more than that if I was trading the E-mini. So there's that. Yeah, I really wish there was a way in Jigsaw to, like, say, don't send my stats for this particular thing, but whatever. It's okay. I mean, I guess it messes me up on the leaderboard, but I can still filter things out. But, you know, anybody that's watching me there, they might not, you know, they're not going to know that, oh, that's a test trade, and, you know, so whatever. I think I care too much. Yeah, I think I should try those some more, because we see some E-mini trades, and I think I do pretty good with them. But it's a lot of risk, yeah, because I'm taking, like, you know, $15 a tick over here in the E-mini, and I could be in something for 30 minutes. And if or, you know, in Treasuries, and if I do that in the E-mini, I'm just going to blow the account awfully quick, because, look, you know, I took 2 -100s and then 300 after that. And we're talking about an account where I don't want to draw down more than $500, so it's not going to work. So I think we're going to have to get a much bigger account before we do E-mini trades live, at least. But we can start putting them in Sim. That's okay. So, yeah, Ashley's saying Bitcoin is retesting a huge descending wedge that it just broke out of, starting from the beginning of the downtrend. BTC is looking great. Yeah. So can we show that? I think you're pointing out something pretty important here. So we're on a 6-hour chart, and if we really zoom out, you can see there was a triangle here, and here is, like, kind of like the bottom of the triangle where we're at right now. And the way that it's jumping up to it is like it's getting closer and closer. So it really looks poised for a breakout, and it really looks like that when they decide to break through 10K, that it'll probably do it with some momentum. But it could be a trap, so we could be careful. I'm saying the more this goes on, the more that the long side and the better our trade looks, but there's still a lot of risk in it. There's still some significant risks out there, so we will see. But I did keep my positions. And where am I? I'll just tell you I can just show you, like, I mean, I need to find a better desktop application for keeping your positions, but the one that I have on my phone called Delta, I'll do this. I do the camera. Yeah. So can you see that? Those are all of my positions. So Bitcoin Cash, there's Ethereum, See a Coin, and then everything else is just kind of like small ones that I mined. So, like, all these ones are like $10. Yeah. I don't know if that interests you in being able to see that, but this is a really good app. You know what the great thing about this app is that if I go into here, I click this button, it'll actually show you, like, a pretty long-term thing of it. Now this spike right here, I never had that much, because that spike was like assuming, oh, I forget which one it is, but some of the ones that I mined, when I put it in, I say that the date was a long time back so that it doesn't mess up from the day to day. So it thinks that I had a position there that I didn't at the time. So that's kind of interesting. But I have done okay with it. And I like where my Bitcoin Cash is, because for a long time I was underwater in the Bitcoin Cash, and now I'm about break even. So about to break even, and I think it's going to break up. That's pretty good. And you know, if it doesn't go through, there's still a chance that it makes a higher low. So there's still some good scenarios with us there. I am tempted to keep this up and just keep going, but we're at the VWAP and I can't. You know, on Friday it was okay because I was doing work on the computer. They give us open source time. Oh yeah, by the way, if you haven't checked out my tape, go check that out. I'm working on trying to webize it so that I can just put it on a website and you can visit it, but that's a ways off because apparently the APIs that I need to do that don't exist yet. But check that out. That's what I was working on. That's why I was able to record the whole day. Today I think I need to focus on other things, and I would be way too tempted to start clicking in if this was going, and I do want to get back to mining garlic coin. So Dan, try Blockfolio. So does Blockfolio have a desktop application? So I tried Delta because everybody said it was way better than Blockfolio, but yeah, I guess I could try that. I have a better way to show where we went in, because I want to be like because I'm posting this stuff on my Patreon. I feel like it's particularly important for me to be open about everything that I'm doing, because I don't want anybody to accuse me of like trying to pump something, you know, like acquiring a position and then pumping it or something like that. I would never do that. I want this to be like, I trade it and I tell everybody exactly what I'm doing as I'm doing it, so that they can all see that there is an advantage in this method. And I really think that there is significant, very, very significant edge in this indicator they've got. So we got to prove it this way. I think that's it. Except for that, the E-mini in a pretty good uptrend. Not super violent. I'm okay with that. See what happens. Okay, good. Now we need to, Jigsaw needs to improve this window a little bit. Anyways, I'm just rambling now. Thank you for joining me. I had fun. See you tomorrow.